Hello, in today's class we are going to add our contact form. You can see that we have nothing here in this contact form, so we are going to have this contact form added to this. Maybe for example, to start with here, I can just come here to the new, to our editor, and then I can save this one. I can save it as, maybe I can go to the folder that we have stored our project here, and then I can save this one maybe as contact. You can save it as contact, maybe .html that way, and then I can save it that way. And then after saving it, now remember I can reuse the code that I've already used here for the form, because I want the header to be just the same. So I can just pick this from here, maybe I want to pick all these from where, maybe from here. I can just pick here, from here, this paragraph here that we have here. And then I can copy this, and then I can have it pasted there. And then here I will just need to maybe to edit a bit of this. Remember, this one was under the body, so you can have this having the body tab here. That is the tag element here for the body. Then I can copy it, and then maybe I can try to paste it here. Then I can add the backslash. Then I can also have the crossing the HTML tab here. So here I have the HTML that way. Then I can try to save it, and then I can so what I need is just to come here to our course, which we are using this, and then remember here now I can have the page that we have already created file, that is contact, maybe dot HTML that way. And then remember I can also copy it, and then I can go to this, my form, so here I add the hash here. I can just paste it, then I can save. Then remember also here I can save this. Then when it comes here and reload, then click here, so you can see now I have this, but now I don't want to see the course offered, but what I want to see, maybe it is contact us through. Maybe I can give contact us. Contact us, and then I can click on save. Then I can come here and try to refresh. Sorry, that, and then undo and save. And then remember, this is the form that we were working on. Then we can try to refresh this, and now you can see we have the contactors there. So the next thing that we need, we can put the form here under this, and maybe under this what I need is just a form. I need a form here. And then I can copy it to close it. I can copy it to close it like that. And then maybe here what I need a label tag. So here we have label, and then here this form we're not going to use, and then we can use a label, and then we can say this one is for, then we can give this, and then label for, maybe here we need to have it being for the first name. The label for the first name, and then here we can have first name, and then we can close our label here, and then I can give a backslash. Then here we have the label that way, and then here we can have the input. Can have our input there, and then here we have maybe the input. You have the input, and then we can give our input type, that is our attribute input, maybe type, and then we can say this, maybe here our input type is equals to text. Our input type is equals to text. Then we can give the ID. We can give the ID, and this ID we can say, and this ID you can give it being the first name, that way, and then we can give it the name here, which is name is equals to first name. Remember, these names are important when we shall reach to an extent of designing our backend of our program. We shall use these names to create our fields in our database. So this is the first name, this is our first name, and then maybe we can give also another attribute, that is the place order. Then you can say this place order. You can give, maybe write your name, first name, maybe first name, and that is maybe our first name. So that is what all we need for that. Then we can go for the last name. We just need to copy this, we have already done here. Need to copy it and then we can maybe paste it here, and then what we need to change here is the last name, and here we need to have it being the last name, and here you can change this one to L name, and here you can change this one to last name, and here maybe you can change this one also to last name. That way. So the next one, we can have maybe a selection part here. You just need to copy this pattern and then copy, and then here maybe I can come and paste it here, and here instead of this, maybe you can say label form. We can specify different counties. So here we have the county, and here we can give this name being county. You can have it being county there. And then the next thing that we need, we can have maybe this one. We have the tag element of select, because we need them to select from the 47 counties that we have in our country. And then we can give the ID of this one to be county, and then we can give also the name to be county, and then here now we can give the options which this person needs to select from, or this student. So we can give here option, and then under this option we can give maybe value, attribute of value, and then this value we can say maybe is equals to the first county we have is maybe we can have Tharaka-Nithi. Maybe we have it being Tharaka-Nithi, and then here we can have maybe Tharaka-Nithi, and then we can close our first option. Can close our first option, and then we can copy paste this one as many times as you wish. Let us have at least 5 for the learning. So here I might have Meru, and this one is also Meru. Then the next one I'll have maybe Hembu. Yeah, I have Embu. I have Isiolo. And here maybe we have this one being Isiolo. Maybe I can have the last one here, and here I have Kitui. And here I can have this one being Kitui. And then remember, now I can be able to terminate my selector here. You can add as many counties as you wish. So here we can have the select terminated. That way we can save it. And then the next one we can also have the label. So you just need to copy this again, copy, then I can paste it here. And in this case now I'll have label for maybe maybe contact, maybe question, that you want to ask. And here maybe you can have this one being the question. That way. And then maybe here what I need to have is the text area that I can give for this text area. So we have the text area, and then we can give the ID for the text, and this ID we can say it is the question. And maybe we can give the name also. We can give it to be question. The question, that way. And then we can also give an attribute, the placeholder, and then this placeholder we can also give it to be maybe we have right question here, maybe we can say right question, maybe here, and then we can give that. And then also we can give another attribute of height. We want it to have the height of maybe 250 pixels, maybe 250 pixels, that way. 250 pixels, I think that one will be okay. And then we can be able to terminate this item. Remember, we need to give the attribute of the style here, and then we can say is equals to this height is equals to that. I can close that way. And then here we can terminate this our text area. That way. And our form, so that is how our form looks like. Remember also we can be able to put this one maybe in another tab known as maybe div, to put it in a div tab, and then we can give maybe a class of this, and this class we can say is equals to maybe container, that way. And then remember now that we have that we can terminate this our class also here. So here we are going to have this class terminated here. So this is a div, and then we can save it, and then let us try to reload it in our page here. And there you can see now we have our we have these being our, where we have the first name, the county. You can select from here, and then you can type the question from that part. So you can see somehow it is not styled properly, so we need to style it properly, maybe using the CSS. So I can have the CSS. I can go to one of the pages here, which one we have created about the form here, and then from these I can be able to take what we have for the form here. You can copy this and then come here to our page, and then maybe we have our internal CSS here. It does have our internal CSS here, and then you can paste that there. Then we don't need this. Can save it and try to refresh here, and now you can see, although we have not styled it, there are some other that we have taken from the other. So we can have this one with the different stylings. So what we need to add from this, which we don't have from this form, maybe I can have in the button here, maybe I can have the style for the text area, text area here, text area, and then this style for the text area here, I can have it being what, I can style this one too. Maybe I give it a background color, maybe of, maybe in this background color of this we can put it to be maybe ash, and maybe F3, maybe no, let me add another F here. I don't know which color is that, but we can reload it and see. We can try to reload it and style it a bit there. So it doesn't reflect, so I can decide to give a different color here. Add another F. Let me try to load this. I see which color is this. Yeah, and now you can see we have a bit color changed now. It is more of whitish. So that is how you can, and then maybe still on it, I can give the color. Maybe now I give it to maybe to ash. Maybe I have 9, 5, maybe 3, 4, and then maybe F, and then this one I can give it to be D, that way. And then what do I need to give? There is nothing else there. And then I can give another one here, the styling for my labels. I have the label. Then from here I can give this style, and this I can give maybe the border, my border for the style to be maybe I have it being 2 2 pixels. and then I can give the solid, and then I can give the color here to be maybe ash 00, maybe 76, and maybe I can increase the black, and I can try to load it to my site here. And so you can see here I have my border with a lot of blue because that is what I have increased. And then I can also give the radius of this border, and the radius of this border, you can say border, maybe border, and then I can give a radius. You can give the radius of this border to be maybe 6 pixels, that way. And then I can try to refresh it a bit here, and now you can see it is bordered in that form. And then let me give the background color. I can have the background, you can have the background here, and the background here I can have it as maybe I can have maybe 428, and then I can have it BCM. I don't know which color is this. Then I can try to reload it, and then good. So there I have that being my background color of this. And so then the next thing that I need to have to this, I can also give maybe here I give maybe color, maybe the color there to be like that. Let me see what color is that, I don't know. Yeah, good, it's a bit of white. So I think you can see now it is attractive to see. You can contact your first name, you type it there and give your last name there, and then you can type the questions that you need to ask us, and then you can choose your location where you have come from in that part. So the next thing that we need to have there, it is the input type or input, the submit. So after this we need to have the input, and remember also here, let me try to put a break here. So instead here I have this break, then I can break it twice, and then after this maybe I can have the last input here. I can have the last input there, which is the last input there, and this input type I can have it being equivalent to submit, and then I can give the value, an attribute value, and the value here is submit. It is submit sabu. So it is the input here. We can give this one being the submit, that And then here, remember this one can be under the button, or let's just reload it, and then we can put it there. So you can see now we have the county and that, and then we have the submit button here, which you can be able to, and the county here. So we can give as many styles as possible. Join me in the next class when we shall be completing our styling of this. And that's bring us to the end of this session. I was your trainer, Maurice Monene. If you have found this video of importance to you, please consider subscribing, like and share it so that it can reach more students. Thank you.